It's another wonderful day. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. I'm still George ONYIBE, and without wasting much of our time, want to lead you into reality. Open your eyes, help you see the true position of things, and hopefully you will be able to find your way home. This morning, I want to briefly address an issue I titled Nnamdi Kanu, a typical example of a wise man that died at the backyard of a foolish man. Now, let's look at it this way. Most of you over time have been asking, all the time on Nnamdi Kanu, all the time on Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu is responsible for all the nonsense happening under the umbrella of Biafra or the Igbo nation. The earlier you realize it, the better for you. Nnamdi Kanu is the one who has messed up the system for monetary gain. Nnamdi Kanu is the one who blackmailed everybody, but he's the evil. Nnamdi Kanu is the one who claimed to be too wise, and in fact, you can't tell a story without including the tortoise. I'm sure you know that adage. Now, let's start this way. I was told by my father, he said, when a man sees his end, he should reevaluate his position to reconsider if everything he has done was for a meaningful purpose. For instance, you went through school, and so at the age of 29, you've graduated from the university. By implication, you have spent almost 23 years or 26 years of your life in the school. And so some of you at the age of 3, they take you to kindergarten, 6, you're in primary school, 7, and from those age till even 30, you're still in school. And now the issue begins at the moment of graduation. You should ask yourself, why did I go to school? Knowing fully well that as a Nigerian, you may never be employed. Why am I a graduate? Now you're 30 years, you have spent almost 25 years of your life in the four walls of a school. You should begin to ask yourself, and now, what if I don't gain employment in Nigeria? What happens to all these years I have spent in school? Don't forget, it's almost half of your life. And then it creates room for you to develop defense mechanism and the ability to improvise. And so as a Nigerian, you know you may never be employed. But you've spent such amount of years in the school, almost 25 years of your life. And now you said, okay, since I'm good at what I've studied, if I cannot get admission, I will travel abroad. It's helping most of you. You're doing well. Some of you who are doctors, lawyers, engineers in diaspora, I'm sure if you are in Nigeria by now as an Igbo man or a Biafra man, if you are not a Yahoo, you did not betray your people to make money, you're a fraudulent politician, by now you'll be riding Okada or Keke Napepe. I can assure you that you made a good choice. And then, if you do not have the resources that will take you overseas to make proper use of what you studied in school, you could get to a level where you develop yourself to become a problem solver. Understand, all of us are not meant to be employed. And the most successful people among us are the ones who look at the problem in the society and provide solution. You become a solution provider. You see, you can do very well for yourself. But in the absence of that, you gather all the knowledge you have acquired in time past, use it to confront any issues that stares you in the face. If you're able to deploy these 3 mindsets, you will not be among those people going to pray for employment, praying for contract and the rest of it. Because there will always be something for you to do in the end, when a man sees his end. This should be applicable to whatever we are doing as a people. I use Nnamdi Kanu as my topic so you see the level of their hopelessness. Nnamdi Kanu is a leader of a group that's supposed to represent self-determination. They said they are wise, they are indestructible, they are unstoppable, they are children of God, they don't tell lies, and many other lies they have told you. But look at them closely. You will see, as wise as they are gradually dying at the backyard of a foolish man. Some people claim they are too wise, but they die at the backyard of the foolish man. Do you know the implication? As a wise man, if you die at the backyard of the foolish man inherits everything that you are. The foolish man has the privilege of seeing you in your lowest moment. The foolish man may even decide you are more foolish than the foolish man. And so we are always advised, as a wise man, try not to die at the backyard of the foolish man. Today you can see it manifesting in IPOB under Nnamdi Kanu, a once reputable freedom fighting platform. Look at what they have turned to. Lower than market women, lower than criminals, lower than Boko Haram. In fact, we don't even know where to classify them. Because Nnamdi Kanu is a wise man, and he's going to die at the backyard of the foolish man. They cannot escape this. They have upset the balance, and the seed they sow, they will reap. But then, in the light of this contest, I want you who are fighting or pretending to be fighting for the emancipation of your people not to get involved in such activities. Don't belittle yourself like them. And hopefully, in a short moment I have to make this broadcast, you'll be able to get the point. Don't bring yourself down lower in that way. Now, Nnamdi Kanu and his criminal gang said everything they're going to do for the sake of Biafra. But what have they become today? They told you they are killing us, so they want to save our land. But they introduced unknown gunmen and ESN. Wise man that died at the backyard of the foolish man. They told you Nigerians lied against us and blackmailed us. But look at Nnamdi Kanu. He cannot function without lying, character assassination, and blackmailing. They told you they are stealing our resources. Ask Nnamdi Kanu, where is our monthly due? They will tell you they are marginalizing us. Ask Nnamdi Kanu and his criminal gang. Who are the real people actually marginalizing others? And just look at IPOB led by Nnamdi Kanu. They are opposite of what they preach. These are an example of wise men who will die at the backyard of the foolish man. Most of you today talk about the issue of Boko Haram in Borno. And to you, there are terrorists in Borno. But if you know the amount of gold international communities in collaboration with some Nigerian leaders are lifting up from that your Sambisa forest, if you know the amount of uranium and other precious stones being lifted up from those forests where you think there are Boko Haram and Sambisa forests, you will be shocked. And so whatever they are doing, they have something they're going to benefit. And so you can ask yourself a question. As a member of Nnamdi Kanu criminal gang, what do you intend to benefit? You terrorize the Southeast. To what extent? What do you want to gain? So Nnamdi Kanu becomes the Jagaban of Igbo land. He has finished his ministry. These are just wise men who die at the backyard or who will die at the backyard of the foolish man. Those people you call foolish, if you are not careful, you will die at their backyard. And look at Darlington. He is now on rampage. He insulted Nnamdi Kanu family. He insulted Nnamdi Kanu wife. He insulted everybody. He insulted Ikenga. He's insulting everybody. That was the platform I used to broadcast. It's what they crippled and hand over to Darlington as he did Pepe. Some time ago, he was busy. Judge ONYIBE exposed season 1. Judge ONYIBE Darlington, who is not even a coordinator. He can't even be a coordinator. They were hiding. Darlington was hidden by Nnamdi Kanu in Yoruba man's house. The day we published the address of the Yoruba people, Nnamdi Kanu was hiding in their house, using the blood of Igbo people to make money in the name of Biafra. All of you will be shocked. Very unfortunate. Today now, is the one telling you, oh, tell Darlington to come to Arochukwu. Barrister Jofo, former them, all of them used him. They want to, all of you, according to what Uche Mefo told you, you will use your hand to tear yourself one after the other. What a shame. I need you as an Igbo man to pull back and observe Nnamdi Kanu and see what they are doing. If you follow their way, you will understand why the Igbo nation continue to struggle to this very moment. In the midst of affluence, don't support evil, because somewhere along the line it will eat you off. Everything we complain about, they are doing to us, we have revised and we're doing it to ourselves. We come to a stage, we say, let's encourage our people political participation. The level of freedom fighters turn politicians overnight is amazing. I'm still not yet able to recover from it. Everybody turn obedient. But to Peter Obi and Nnamdi Kanu and Atiku, they sealed us, they delivered us, they documented us. Are you such wicked? Is it about ruling Nigeria that is your problem? Is it about what exactly do you want? That time you lead us out to protest on the street and some idiot are still dying on the street. What did you have at the back of your mind? Was it actually a better life for the next generation? Was it actually to create an atmosphere where we can't be the author of our destiny? Was it actually meant to design a nation we can be proud of and call our own? Was it actually for a simple purpose of correcting some of these activities that ills or plague the Nigerian nation so everybody can have equal opportunity? What was it all about? So that you become president, something that is your right? Must you kill your people to get there? Must you lie to get there? Must you destroy to get there? I look at people I thought they have sense, and I pity all of you. All of you that turn Peter Obi overnight, I'm sure you are not, your blood don't come down now. Now you are saying, Oyedepo, conversation of Peter Obi and Oyedepo is reduced. If indeed Yoruba, Igbo have more population than Yoruba, how come Peter Obi now is going to beg Oyedepo? Help me talk to your people. Did Nnamdi Azikiwe beg Awolowo to talk to his people? Did he beg anybody? Now they betray themselves now the mumu wise men that died in the backyard of foolish man. If you can't learn that from Nnamdi Kanu and his criminal gang, I'm sorry for you. All of you obedient, come to my page and insult me. The thunder that will fire all of you have not even started. Just trying to know who is actually influencing all of you. How you reason? Maybe you are on drug, to know the kind of drug you take. Hopeless set of people. And you think I'm here so you love me? You think I'm interested in 1 million followers? I am talking to the genuine Igbo people, the genuine Biafran people. Don't let these people to corrupt you. Because they are wise and they are dying at the backyard of the foolish man. And everything they labored for will be enjoyed by the foolish man as they think they know. I said, Oyedepo is telling people to be. Can Oyedepo defend himself? Is Oyedepo a righteous man? No, is Oyedepo God? Is he the one that decides what happens? He said there is none righteous. There is none righteous, only one. And so at the end of the day now, did Oyedepo tell you Peter Obi will be president? He's a man of wisdom and he did that. A wise man who died in the backyard of a foolish man. Igbo have population. So why is he begging Yoruba to vote for him? You see, the problem now is not population. You see, the problem now is not all this rubbish you are doing. Until you know what is the purpose of everything you are doing when a man sees his end. Today, in the Biafra Restoration Project, you've all loose-guided. You don't even know what you want. Some of you are looking for who to accuse, who to blackmail. There is nothing you can do more than that. You are a wise man, but you dine at the backyard of a foolish man. If you want to learn and get sense, you should be able to find out, first of all, as a people, why did we go through all these things we have been going through? To what end? Why must we suffer? Why is all these things? And then don't repeat the same circle on your people. Because you may be a wise man, but you will die at the backyard of the foolish man. Why are we agitating? So you can grow your page, follow me, like me. In fact, unfriend me. Oh. You people unfriend me. Is that the purpose of all this? Ikonso was used and murdered. Now they cannot lie to you. We will turn Douglas Road to Ikonso Road. I hope Ikonso Road is still there. Foolish set of people. You are the one saying we want to go out of Nigeria. I listened to a post somebody made on one of the WhatsApp forum this morning. The boy said he was talking about people building estate. We are the ones saying, give us our Biafra, give us our Biafra. But you are the one going to other region to build estate, to build mansion, to build everywhere. In your village, you are turning it to unknown gunmen. Foolish man will die for, wise man will die for foolish man backyard. I think it is said that Lagos State now have abolished all the Igbo chieftaincy title. You don't have sense, but you think you have sense. No, go and buy Abuja, buy the whole of Sukuru, buy the whole swamp in Ondo State, Ogun State, Lagos State. Buy all the whole swamp, develop them, and then you turn around and say, give us our Biafra. Give us Biafra. Give us Biafra. Why you need Biafra? Wanting to guy me yak America. Wise man will die for foolish man backyard. And the man asks a simple question. Tell me one estate in the southeast being built by Yoruba, Hausa, or non-Igbo. But in your mind, Nigeria is your problem. But you can't see you are the problem of yourself. Just the same way most of you are sitting down waiting for Nnamdi Kanu to give you Biafra. See, all of you, doctors, lawyers, senators, all of you who had faith in this struggle. I told most of you, I remember a reputable doctor and a senator. I told them when this Nnamdi Kanu sold all of us, I said, this guy is gone. They look at me. They believe I have stolen money. They believe Nigeria have paid me. But they respect me. And so they say, okay, it's all right. We have heard what you said. We shall be watching. Now they are watching. They are planning to, they have relocated all their children. They are planning to run. Wise man will die for foolish man backyard. Some of you are still waiting. Now the Kanu went to wear Fendi. Some Mugu went to wear Fendi. They are protesting with Fendi. Fendi freedom fighters. What a shame. Wise man will die for foolish man backyard. Can't you put your head together and solve this problem? When a man sees his end, he should begin to ask, why? What is exactly the cause of my problem? And the moment you find what your problem is, it's over. The problem is half solved. As a people, what is our problem? What is really our problem? You know, but you are not man enough. You are not courageous enough. You are not sincere enough to tell yourself what the problem is. You put the blame on people. You put the blame on people. What you know you cannot do. You don't have the balls, the guts to stand by truth, integrity. You blame everybody for it. Ask Nnamdi Kanu today now. Some people will tell you he came to fight for his people. He's in Abuja. He is suffering. A prisoner of conscience with Android phone. A prisoner of conscience with Facebook. A prisoner of conscience. How many girls did Nnamdi Kanu pregnant inside Kuje prison? Hausa Fulani, Yoruba will be looking at you. Mugus. I told Nnamdi Kanu he's a smart man. He's a wise guy. So he stays in Governor's Lodge. Enjoy himself. Most of you are ignorant. You don't know. When you hear prison, they have different categories of prison. I have told you before, when I was arrested because of Biafra matter in Port Harcourt maximum prison, I was put to where in a state they call corridor. Corridor, they pack us like sardines. A room of about, let's say, 5 square meters. We are more than 1,000 inside such a space. If I have slept there that night, maybe I would not see the next day. But somebody intervened in my position, who was the head of that prison, and said they should remove me from there. They took me to Governor's Lodge. They have Governor's Lodge inside prison. They gave me one bed. In the morning, they prepare indomie for me, take care of me because of the issue of Biafra. They didn't know Nnamdi Kanu have sued us. We didn't know. Why am I saying that? If I stay in that kind of prison for 20 years, my brother won't come outside. Because in the morning, they will gather and come and welcome me like a governor, take care of me. I will barb, I will shave, I will stroll in the prison compound from morning till night. In the evening, I enter. The difference is that I cannot come out and start strolling. And somebody in that condition, you're telling me is fighting for you? He has an Android phone. Everything that happened in the prison there, I videoed all of them. I documented all of them. It's not for public consumption yet. So when you talk about prisoner of conscience, did you know what Nelson Mandela saw in liberty? But you are a wise man. So now they cannot collect money, eating large, and come up with cock and bull story. His heart is brumbling. He said this one is wise man. Find out what is our problem. What is our problem? Non-Igbo is your problem. You don't have sense. Some of you want to blame it on a Jaw, blame it on Ikwere, blame it on other tribe. Be deceiving yourself, wise man. But you know the problem. You prefer to go inside and hide the problem and blame it on other people. I hope it's a Jaw man that tells you to build Lagos. Most of you don't know that Showore is not a Yoruba man. He's a Jaw man. And I'm sure he don't have any investment in Yoruba land. How many Ijaw people have investment inside Nigeria? Not to talk of Southeast. You don't pretend to hate something. You show holistically you hate something. We don't love one Nigeria. We don't want to be one Nigeria. But yet you will buy an aeroplane to be carrying one Nigeria. We hate one Nigeria. But yet you are the one dying for one Nigeria more than the people who love one Nigeria. You don't have sense. It's like you who want the freedom of your people. You are leading them under Nnamdi Kanu. And you can't, yes, we want our freedom. You got to give us a Biafra. We got to leave it. You don't have sense. What is the cause of your problem? Very unfortunate that most of you with the level of your exposure and academic, you choose to rubbish the next generation. Very painful. Very painful. And the moment you know what is your problem, what do? You deploy your energy. If we truly know our problem, if we identify our problem, what do? I've always believed from inception, a restructured Nigeria is as good as Biafra. But how do you restructure Nigeria? I think some Igbo group are begging. Tinubu should give, what do you call it, Senate President to Igbo man. And when I read that article online, I wept. You are begging Tinubu or Nigerians to make Igbo man Senate President. What a shame. You don't know your problem. Wise man that died at the backyard of the foolish man. What did the pious Anyim do as a Senate president? What did Ike Kuremadu do for Igbo people as a Senate president? But we are going to say, Nigeria is marginalized. Oh, they are marginalized. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. For you to know how we function, pay attention to Nnamdi Kanu criminality, because he will expose himself. All his social media warriors, all of them, their activities and atrocity cannot be covered. They will be brought down to nothing because they are nothing. And the last time I still warn you, any of you associating with Nnamdi Kanu, you are a religious leader, you will fail woefully like Mbaka. You are a politician, you will fail like P2B. If you like, be man of God, be angel of God. With the blood of our people, Nnamdi Kanu have soiled. With the people, Nnamdi Kanu opened his eyes and betrayed, lied against them, even killed some of them. I tell you, all of you will not be spared. Nnamdi Kanu will not be spared. Only confession, only telling the people the truth will save him. We put our blood in this thing. And now we will show you the other side of the genuinity of the Igbo blood you know nothing about. Who is deceiving who here? Don't let them deceive you. What is holding us back from orchestrating a process you will not withstand is because we see many of us are good men. But the good men are gradually being corrupt. That is why we are making this alarm, making this noise. Some Igbo good men are being corrupt. They are confused now. They are losing hope already. If you believe in the truth, be truthful to yourself. If you believe in this freedom, free yourself. Wise man will die for foolish man backyard. He is the true foolish man. When you see your end, find out, is there any purpose, any genuine reason for what you are doing? You're going to lead another set of Igbo youth to their death. Now, what are you going to tell them to do? Does the Igbo youth now know what they are supposed to do? Now the Kanu is there deceiving you. I can't believe some lunatic went to wear Findi. Do they know the meaning of Findi? Now the Kanu is a shareholder in that company with our money. And today you tell me Nigeria is your problem. So Nigeria is marginalizing us. Go and look at every resources in our land and find out how the money is going. That's why when Ijele is saying some things, I'll keep quiet and I'll observe him. Ijele is trying to point out some truth you are not seeing. And that truth is not the hatred of Igbo that drives him. That truth is that there are a lot of things we are doing to ourselves, and we are the one telling you Nigeria is doing it. Nigeria is doing it to us. Nigeria is doing it to us. When a man sees his end. When are the oil well in Aguneri? Who is collecting the money? Why are we using propaganda to take a genuine man, a legit man to be president? Why is it that when we see genuine people who rise to defend our cause, we bring them down? Let Nnamdi Kanu come out, all these stouts on their social media, let them come to Aruchukwu and take oath. When you that is wise now, when will you know you are being used? You may not suffer the consequence of the role you are playing within Nnamdi Kanu and his criminal gang today. But I'm sure your children may not escape it. Wise man will die for foolish man backyard. It's not something anybody should desire. The ball is going. The game is still hot. If you are not able to disciple this mystery, my brother, you have no idea the great mess we are going to enter. Tinubu will be sworn in, except he dies, and only God can decide that. And when the Yorubas are in power, and you come and do this thing you are doing, you will know what will happen. I'm telling you. And so, why are you going to feel propaganda? Look at just small money, how we are betraying ourselves. Gowon said something. He said if he know we were like this, he would not have even killed anybody during the war. They should not have even bought one bullet. They just give us money, we do the job for ourselves. Is that not what happened with Nnamdi Kanu? So where are all the political gang up now? Killed, delivered and sentimental. Where are all of them? We are the one betraying ourselves. And some of you think by coming on my page and you tell me, you are evil, you are criminal, you are saboteur. Does it have anything to do? I am that I am. Abu Monyembo, and I know who I am. I know who I am. And I'm not better than you, and I've not said so. But I have tried to live by the principle my father taught me all my life. And I keep doing that. Don't pretend to be wise. Go and find out what is causing all this problem and stop deceiving yourself. You'll be the one to send somebody out. You'll be the one to betray the person. You'll be the one to set your people up. You'll be the one lamenting and crying. And some of you are supporting Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, we are Biafra, we are Biafra. What a shame. What a shame. I'll stop here. I just want you to check those three aspects. Don't be a wise man who will die at the backyard of the foolish man. We are all being sold. The people we trust. The people we looked up to. They have all betrayed us. All they are trying to do, I told you at the beginning. I said, those of you on the social media, they will kill you. They are rendered most of you irrelevant. That is why you can't come to my platform to curse me again. They will kill all of you. Those of you who volunteer, they re-volunteer, they have disappeared. Because by now, Nnamdi Kanu and his brother's family will kill all of you. They want to silence you. Nobody will be able to talk again. But after they will tell you, oh, it's DSS, it's Fulani Boko Haram, it's Janjaweed, they are killing us, so they are killing us. So I'm shocked you can't see the number of Igbo that have been killed by unknown gunmen of Nnamdi Kanu in the past 2-3 years now. When a man sees his end. I'll stop here this morning. Follow Nnamdi Kanu, disassociate from them. Just watch them disgrace themselves, tear themselves apart, because they feed on the blood of our people. They took advantage of our predicament and feed on the blood of their people. They never represent any interest of Igbo people or any Biafra nation. They were just common businessmen. And then you have a lot of misguided brothers trying to create relevance where there is no relevance. Don't let them fool you. When the true voice starts speaking, you will know if you actually listen to your mind. This is supposed to be something you initiate, a principled process. And how many people are doing that now? I remember George ONYIBE, but before I sign up, let's see if there is any Nnamdi Kanu idiot. None of them here. This is Jack Natura. He said, good morning, sir. Jack, good morning, my brother. And then you have Ada Chieze Anyanwu. He said, good morning, Oga George ONYIBE. Ada, good morning also. Now, let us understand Ada and Jack. At least these are normal human beings, original people. They are not biased. They are not interested in how you present your matter. These are people who want genuine progress for Igbo nation or Biafra nation. Not businessmen. Come and entertain you. Say follow, like. And then I have Onesie Precious. Ada Biafra. Good morning, my dear. Genuine people. These genuine people like three of you, you are the reason why I am holding myself. Because I can't take these criminals. When you hear Nnamdi Kanu say, oh, Yoruba Gota media, they lie. And look at what IPOB tout media warriors are doing. Nigeria marginalize us. Look at what Nnamdi Kanu and his criminal gang are doing. Oh, they are killing us. They are killing us. How many has unknown gunmen of Nnamdi Kanu killed? Beheading senators, killing their people, police, army, slaughtering them. Come and see the atrocity they committed in Obibo. Slaughtered Igbo people and roasted them like suya. And some of idiots want Wike to keep quiet so that he will clap for us. Hey, that is not the type of Igbo that we are. We are not that kind of Igbo. Very unfortunate. Those of you who are truly sincere Igbo blood, who love your ancestral land, whose ancestors' umbilical were buried in your community, Don't let them mess you up, because the gods of our land will surely come for all of them. Whether they are at home or abroad, they will pay dearly for what they are doing. We have started that prayer already. Atoro everywhere. I sign off from here. Do have a wonderful day.